What's up guys, welcome to Supercars of London. Not a bad time to start the video. On to today's activities. I am driving the Vantage down to the depths of Kent because I feel like it is time for a Murcielago update, the paint project. We've only had basically episode 1 where I drove the car up to SB Race Engineering, unwrapped about a third of the car. The guys at SB have taken the rest of the wrap off. I still don't know if the car is at SB or at Barkaways Paint Specialist where we are going today, and we're going to be meeting the man painting my Lamborghini. I'm going to give you a full tour, some of the cars that are in Barkaways, so that you can get an idea of the sort of cars that they deal with and work on, so that you can get just as excited as me about the finished article, the final paint modification. It's not the right word for it, the final piece to the puzzle of reverting my car back to its amazing factory spec. So onwards to Barkaways, and this video is going to be quite incredible. We have made it, and I've parked the Aston Martin in between these two beauties, and welcome to Barkaways, the secret heaven for automotive purists, where my Lamborghini Murcielago is going to be arriving very, very soon. Not today and not in this video, but where my Lamborghini is going to be painted. And behind me, we have got an incredible array of cars and work and automotive craftsmanship that Barkaways proudly put their name to. We're going to be meeting the guys that are going to be painting my Lamborghini, but first, I'm going to introduce to you the Barkaways owner, Ian. I'm going to go inside and find him so that he can share with us together a little bit of a tour in history about what makes this place so special and why I'm bringing my Lamborghini here. Right, let's head in to this incredible place. Look how beautifully clean and crisp it is. Wow. Ian, hello.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Yeah, we're good.
Thank you for having me.
Warm welcome. Welcome to Barkaways.
Welcome to the channel. Ian, you own this incredible place. Yes. This is just one of the warehouses that you have, and I think this is probably the best place to start in terms of giving myself and these guys
and the viewers, yes,
a tour of a place before we go into the body shop and meet the guys that are going to be actually painting.
Yeah, more than happy to tell you a bit about Barkaways, what we do here, and why you're here with your car.
I think throughout this video, these guys are going to become quite aware of why the Lamborghini is coming here, because the level of work is something quite incredible.
Thank you.
I've already called it an automotive heaven.
I'm a very fortunate guy. I turned a passion for cars since I was 15 into my business. So yeah. I'm living the dream every day.
And from living your dream and turning a passion into a business, you've won 30 awards in the last 7 years for your work.
We've put our work out there on all the big concourse lawns. We've been to Salon Privé, we've been to Blenheim Palace, we've done Lake Como, we've done all the biggies, and we've won. We've won outright, we've won classes. So tremendous respect for the team here to win over 30 awards in the last 7 years is quite astonishing.
I've just realised I've got a hat on that I should probably cover the branding. I literally did not plan that at all. But should we start here? Let's start with this Ferrari. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Quick run. I mean, this is a snapshot. You've come here today, Paul. This is live what we've got here.
Well, yeah. So you've got people working on cars
to bring the cars to life. I mean, this Dino here. This was a car we restored about 6-7 years ago. It's the original motor show car. It's the first Dino in the country, first right-hand drive car.
Oh my god!
Big famous car. It did all the shows, it won, and it's come back for a service. So it's nice to have.
This is a piece of Ferrari history here, and I can imagine we're going to be meeting a little bit more of Ferrari. But this is the first right-hand drive Dino
imported into the country, and it was the original 1970 Earl's Court Motor Show car. So as an example of what we do, we'll take on a car that's a rolling car complete or a box of bits, and we will build it back together again.
Rebuild it as if it's brand new. Look at this engine bay.
And everything we put back to original factory. So there's no throttle bodies or any new stuff. We've got to put them back all about the original numbers as it came out of the factory.
Wow. I mean, that is reason number one why the Lambo's coming here, because that is a dream that my audience know. Restoring my car back as though it's just rolled off the production line from Lamborghini. This is what you guys special in, but taking it to the next level. And come on then, let's. The
Lambo. Everyone loves a Lambo. Yeah. This is a car that we repainted in black about 4 years ago.
Looks stunning.
Just come back from a tour of Europe. The guy drives it, he uses it, and it's come back for a service.
Oh my God.
It'll go through us, quick service, and then back into his garage, ready for next year. But he does use it, so this has been driven, and it still looks that good.
Oh my! Literally, this looks as though it should be sitting in a museum. I mean, that is actually clearer than the mirror that I've got in my apartment. And that's black. So there we go. There's a black Lamborghini. That's like not far off. Obviously slightly more modernised, but what my car is going to look.
If you want black, that's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
So our mission is to help people enjoy their cars, and this guy certainly enjoys his cars.
Incredible. I'm just doing this as a one take, so we shall continue.
There's some of the spores of our...
yes. There we go.
Some of the trophies we've won over the years.
Wow. Yeah.
It's nice to have.
Exactly. It must be a proud moment for you to come into work every day.
It is, I mean...
And see that.
I come and look in. That's a one of 11 Nart Spiders that we painted a few years ago.
Wow.
So it's really nice to have and it won the concourse, and it's nice to look at as a reminder of how fortunate we are to work in this world.
Yeah. This is where a lot of the magic happens.
Yes, this is quite unique for Barkaways, that we've got our own body shop on site.
Yeah.
So a lot of body shops are off site from the main workshop, so we're all in one place here. So clients can come and see their cars, they can see the mechanical work being done, and they can come over here and talk to the guys for the bodywork.
And into the paint booth.
This is an example of a car that we've just painted. This is actually my own car. Okay. After 40 years in the business, I thought I'd treat myself to my own restoration. So we've got the guys on it. I've owned the car for about 15 years. I've got pictures of the kids sitting in their pyjamas. It's part of the family.
Yeah.
So pulling on the team of skills at Barkaways, we're doing my 308.
You can see the attention to detail, but when you actually meet the guys that work here as well, and you can see the passion. We're going to meet a couple of them in a bit. I came down here with my Murcielago first off camera, and obviously was hit straight away that I needed to have my car painted here. I've been to other body shops, I've obviously been to loads of different establishments around that are automotive and focus on Lamborghini, Ferrari. Yeah. But as soon as I arrived here and I saw the cars, I saw the level of work, and as well, like having those awards and the accreditation from people that see these cars all of the time from all around the world, and for you to win so many awards, like it's just a no-brainer. But it's not just like, the Lamborghini's special to me, and I know that it's going to be special to you.
Yours is going to. You can imagine how special this car is to me. But all the cars are special. All our cars are special. Yeah. Everyone gets the same level of work.
Yeah. So I think that is probably the best way that I can describe why it's so important that my Lamborghini is coming here. Let's meet the two guys that are going to be actually painting my Murcielago. Ian has headed out to meet up with a client. Behind me is the body shop, but the guys that are going to be working on my Lamborghini are in the paint booth with me. Graham and Chris, welcome to the channel. Let me turn the camera around and give you the spotlight, because you are standing next to this beautiful 308 that you have painted.
Yeah, well, Chris painted it.
Okay.
And I've done the prep for the repairs on it.
Amazing. I mean, I've got a real soft spot for dark metallic blue at the moment. This is absolutely stunning. But you guys are going to be the ones that are working on my car. I feel sorry for you. But I think you're excited, right? Because I met you the first time I came down to Barkaways with the Lamborghini, and you were like, I can't wait to get my hands on it.
I've not painted one before, so yeah.
Okay. So that's a challenge, a new challenge for you.
And straight black, so yeah, definitely challenge.
So it's gloss black. You've got the paint code, which obviously you've made up from Lamborghini.
Yeah, I've given you spray out.
Can you talk me through that?
Yeah. Yeah, basically, I mean, it's quite a nice colour.
Oh, here it comes.
Predominantly made up of 2 tones of black and a little bit of red actually, so just get a bit of a red tinge out of it. In the white light.
So there's red in it?
Yeah.
There we go. That is the paint code. Who's Max Meyer?
Max Meyer is
the maker of paint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the water-based paint that we'll be using for it.
Okay, so it's 2 shades of black?
2 shades of black, 1 red.
I thought there was only 1 shade of black.
There's no such thing as black.
Everyone thinks there's only 1 shade.
No such thing as black. It's always made up of different colours.
What actually happens once the car lands here? Can you talk me through the different stages and processes and what you're going to be doing to the car to make it a project you are proud to call a Barkaways car?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've obviously spoken to SB. What we're going to do, we're going to get your car in, panels obviously ready to come off. We strip all the panels off from the rear quarters, the bonnet, the doors, everything will come off completely. We strip it back as far as we need to, be it bare metal on all of it, but most of it will end up bare metal. I'd imagine, like I say, there's going to be issues underneath the paint that's been hidden. Somewhere along the line it went black to white for a reason.
Hopefully it's not bad.
And we're going to unearth that. And from that process, obviously, once I've done my bit and levelled it, made it all as straight as I can, we'll go over to Chris, who will give an epoxy, which seals in that layer. If it needs it, we'll probably give it a couple of light coats of spray filler, just so we can, like with this, so we can level it off a little bit better than what you got from natural, from the factory. Yeah, and then basically a bit of 2K primer, which was flat. And
so that's like the grey that we're starting to see.
Well, you put a primer, we'll go for a dark primer, just so the black covers easier.
Yeah.
And then from there, probably 3 coats of black, 3 of lacquer, block it flat, polish it up. Not as simple as it sounds.
No, you have made it sound like I could do it. But I literally don't even want to touch that car. I took some of the panels of wrap off and I couldn't even do that properly. So I'm really looking forward to actually documenting the process and obviously share with these guys as well as they follow the process. And they're going to feel like as part of the project as well, because I'm going to be over your shoulder and filming as much as possible and shadowing you. It's probably going to annoy you, but...
It's nice to give you insight on exactly what goes into making it look nice and shiny and black.
Yeah. Is black a hard paint?
The worst. Because it shows up every single wobble.
Yeah.
It's one of the easiest in terms of applying it.
Yeah.
But wobbles,
it's terrible. It's all in the prep.
This is a project I've never experienced before, but knowing what it is going to look like out of Barkaways, like it is going to be so sharp, so crisp, and just like glass.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just the polishing process, we apply an extra coat of lacquer to polish off.
Okay.
So it gives you the
So you actually like put more lacquer on the car just so that you can polish.
You basically sand it off. You take away all the peel.
Yeah.
It's like a mass-produced car's got peel. They all have.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
So you're taking that away.
To get this finish, you physically have to cut back a good few layers of lacquer to.
And the hours of prep and paint, and then obviously the polish that goes into a Barkaways car versus a car that's just come off the production line at any manufacturer, any factory, it's going to be better from here.
100%.
So this is going to be better. I always dreamt of having a Lamborghini Murcielago as if it had just rolled off the production line. This is going to be better than when it rolls off the production line.
Oh, miles.
Yeah, I mean that's our aim. That's how we, that's our world we live in.
Yeah.
These cars get pulled apart by every top judge in the world, so there is no hiding anything.
Yeah.
And like I say, especially not the black one.
Well, I've given these guys a challenge. I'm so excited, and it's been a pleasure to meet you and share with my audience, you guys that are going to get your hands on my car. I can't wait for this to start. This has been so cool, and this paint booth is just like the coolest place. So for you guys to get to work here, it's amazing, and this car is amazing as well. So Chris, Graham, thank you very much. There we go, saying goodbye to the guys at Barkaways. Firstly, what a nice bunch of people. I know that I've been down there, showed them the car, but actually to meet everyone and to speak to everyone that is actually going to be doing the work on the car, I find so important these days, because otherwise everything with social media it's so easy to just feel like you're speaking to a computer through Instagram or whatever, but to actually physically go down and speak to the guys that are going to be working on the car, but also that work on all of the cars. And you saw the level of detail and craftsmanship that goes into all of the cars that they do there, and I'm so excited for this project to begin. So you met the guys that are going to be painting my car, you got to see an insight into the world of Barkaways and the level of work that those guys do, and you also saw some of the cars that they work on, which blew my mind. They have got so much going on there. It is amazing. There's so much still to show you, because they've got a sales department, they've got some amazing cars that I just didn't have the time to show you. But that was a real introduction to Barkaways and to the paint project on my Lamborghini Murcielago. So I'm going to get back up to SB Race Engineering, get the Lamborghini ready, get it prepped so that those guys can really work their magic on the car. Honestly, I never thought that I'd be documenting this project, and I never thought that I'd be working with absolute legends like those guys. But yeah, very, very exciting stuff to come. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you've enjoyed this video and you can agree with me that that is as close to automotive heaven as it gets. Just in its purest form, beautiful, beautiful cars. And you start to have this level of appreciation in classics and the restoration process. And yeah, cannot wait. I'll see you soon, guys. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Head into the links in the description as well, because Barkaways have their own YouTube channel. They document some of the projects themselves, and I'll also leave a link to barkaways.com so that you can check out their website and some of the previous projects that they've worked on. I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.